T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power. And liftoff of Starlink 5-4.
Eagle's pitching downrange.
If you're just joining us, we are at T plus 30 seconds, and Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 40 at 12:10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Falcon is supersonic.
With that call out, we hear that Falcon 9 is traveling faster than the speed of sound, around 770 miles per hour.
Max Q.
That call out is for max Q, which is the period of maximum dynamic pressure the rocket will feel during flight. So right now we're about 1 minute away from several events happening back to back. The first is going to be MECO, or main engine cutoff, where all 9 of the Merlin engines on the first stage shut down. Then we'll see stage separation, where the first and second stages separate from each other. Followed by second engine start 1, where we light the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage for the first time. And then we'll have fairing separation, where the 2 fairing halves separate away from each other and fall back to Earth.
Stage separation confirmed.
Separation. And back in.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Incredible views on our screen here. You just heard and hopefully saw that we had successful main engine cutoff, stage separation, second engine start 1, and fairing separation. Both of the fairing halves flying on today's mission are flight proven, just like our booster, with one half flying for the 5th time and the other for the 8th. We'll attempt to recover these fairing halves again tonight on our recovery vessel Doug, and then potentially use them to support a future mission as well. Stage 1 and Stage 2 are both following nominal trajectories, and currently the first stage is on its way back to Earth towards our drone ship, a shortfall of gravitas. Our MVAC engine has been lit on the second stage, glowing orange on your screen there, and this burn is expected to last about another 5 minutes. As a reminder, Starlink is a satellite internet constellation designed and manufactured by SpaceX to provide high-speed, low-latency internet to people living in remote and rural locations around the globe. We're currently live in 47 countries and 59 global markets. Beautiful views of stage 2 on your screen, which you can see is still picking up speed and altitude on its way to space.
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
Call out there that both vehicles are still headed in the right direction. And in just about a minute here, we're coming up on our first
Acquisition
stage
of signal, Bermuda.
entry burn 1. That'll be the first of 2 burns for the first stage. Again, if you are just joining us, you're looking at a view of stage 1 on the left and stage 2 on the right. We're just about T+6 minutes into a successful mission so far.
Expected loss of signal, Cape.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Again, on the left-hand side of your screen, you're watching stage 1's entry burn, the first of 2 that we're going to see on tonight's mission. Stage 1, which is also known as the booster, has now ignited 3 engines to slow it down for atmospheric reentry.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
As a reminder, the first stage that we're seeing today has been launched 12 or 11 times previously to today. Today is its 12th mission, and we're coming up on its 12th entry burn.
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
Awesome views on the grid fins there on the left side of your screen.
Stage 1 transonic.
You just heard that the first stage is transonic, which means it is traveling near the speed of sound on its way back to Earth. In just about 30 seconds, we should be coming up on landing bird for the first stage for the 12th time.
Stage 2 terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing bird.
Stage 1 has now lit 1 engine to prepare for landing on our drone ship, a shortfall of gravitas. This final burn slows down the rocket and will help it land on the drone ship.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Falcon 9 has successfully landed on our drone ship, a shortfall of gravitas, making this our 160th landing of a Falcon 9 first stage.
Nominal orbit insertion.
And there you've also heard a call out there of nominal orbit insertion for the 55 Starlink satellites that are currently on board stage 2. As you can see on your screen, we have had a successful landing of Falcon 9's first stage booster, and now stage 2 is carrying 55 Starlinks into low Earth orbit.